Hello, my name is Sherry Harrelson, and I will be informing you today on the topic of overthinking, how it affects us, and ways that we can cope with it. I have found an image, and I want you to take a very good close look at this image. This is a person who seems to have a lot on their mind, and they can't get control of their ideas. It's everywhere. And the word phobia is at the top, because that's what this image is titled, phobia. We all have phobias, and phobias cause us to overthink. We want to do well with our ideas. We want to do well with putting things together. However, when we are overthinking, we cause stress. We cause anxiety. We cause ourselves to be afraid and confused. Overthinking is common. We all overthink from time to time. But McClellan in 2007 from Berkeley University of Wellbeing tells us that overthinking is the mind's way of rumination, but it can cause stress on the body and on the mind. So we do not want to be stressed. We want to be as relaxed as we can when we're trying to put together ideas. We always are concerned about, did I do a good job, and does this make sense? The person that I am presenting it to, does it come off clear? When we relax, which is one of our coping mechanisms that Dr. Monica Johnson in 2002 briefly shared with us, when we find time to meditate is also another coping mechanism. When we find time to share our ideas with our family and friends, it reduces the level of stress that we bring upon ourselves from overthinking. Overthinking causes anxiety, and anxiety is a very, very tough thing to deal with. We tend to think that we're not good enough. We tend to always worry. We tend to struggle with our thought process when we are dealing with anxiety. Jenna K. Martin in 2001 also lets us know that when anxiety takes over, it makes us sometimes to be afraid of special events. We overthink those ideas. We overthink the special events. Is this good enough? Will I do okay? We always question ourselves. We're so worried about things going the way that we feel it should go. So overthinking is a common thing. Dr. Monica Johnson from the Savvy Psychology's unit shares that taking meditation breaks, walking away, seeking support from medical groups, seeking support from families and friends are also ways of coping. So in my conclusion, I want to ask you this question. Do you know yourself well enough to figure out how you need to deal with your stress? How you need to deal with your overthinking process? I know for me, the best way for me to cope with my overthinking is to stop what I'm overthinking about. If I'm putting together an idea or an event, stop, walk away, take a break, and then come back later. That works great for me. Will you seek support from a medical professional? Will you seek support from a family or friends? Talk about your feelings and ideas. Or are you a person that just simply thinks that it will go away over time? I want you to think about how you cope with overthinking. I want you to think about what's the best way for you to deal with overthinking. Once you come up with your idea on the best way for you to cope with overthinking, I want you to put those things into action and realize that you are your best version of yourself when you are calm. Thank you.